All right, let's talk about a word. A word you probably use every single day without even thinking about it. But believe it or not, this simple four-letter word has a kind of a secret life, and today we're gonna uncover it.
I'm talking about the word seat. Now, you're probably thinking, I know what a seat is, but stick with me for a second. There is a really fascinating story about power and just how versatile language can be, all hiding behind this one little word. So let's start with the basics, right? The definition we all learn as kids. A seat is something to sit on. A chair, a bench, whatever. Pull up a seat and sit down. Simple, concrete, we all get it.
But yeah, that's just the tip of the iceberg. This is where the word seat starts to get a whole lot more interesting. A seat can also be a part of your clothes. You've heard the phrase, the seat of your pants is muddy. It's still a noun, and it's still related to sitting, but now it's talking about your outfit. Kind of weird, right?
And here's where we take a huge leap. A seat can also be the center of power. Think about a county seat, or like you see here, the seat of government. So the word literally goes from a physical chair to the very heart of authority. That's a pretty big jump. Okay, so let's recap. Seat can be a physical thing you sit on, a piece of your clothing, and an abstract center of power. But what if it isn't a thing at all? What if it's an action? And this is what shows the world's ultimate flexibility. Because seat isn't just a noun, it's also a verb. On one side, you've got the noun we've been talking about, but on the other, you have the verb to seat, which means to help someone sit down. When a host at a restaurant doesn't just give you a seat, they seat you. It's a really subtle but powerful difference.
So, why? Why does this one little word have so many different jobs? I can tell you it is definitely not an accident. There's a real reason for its power. There's a whole system behind this, a system that was deliberately designed to make our language more efficient and, well, more powerful than you probably realize. And the answer, the entire secret behind the power of the word seat, really just comes down to this one number. 850. What in the world could that possibly mean? Well, here it is. The word seat is on something called the Basic English 850 list. It's a special set of 850 core words that you can use to explain pretty much anything. So seat wasn't just included by chance, it was chosen for its incredible versatility. It's not just a word, it's a fundamental tool for communication. The best way to think about these 850 words is not just as vocabulary, but as, well, like linguistic Legos. Seriously. There are these powerful little building blocks you can snap together to create much more complex ideas, all without needing tens of thousands of other words. It's not about dumbing things down. It's about building things up from the strongest foundation. And here's exactly how it works. You take that one core word, seat, and from it we can build seatbelt, unseat. We can create phrases like being on the edge of one's seat, and we can even describe a car as a four-seater. It's one block, but so many different creations. This is that building block power in action. And the data completely backs this up. According to Wiktionary, seat is one of the 1,000 most common headwords in English. That's really just a fancy way of saying it's a foundational word, a central hub that lots of other words and ideas branch out from. So the crucial takeaway here is this. The next time you hear a simple, common word, don't just dismiss it. Words like seat are like the hidden engines of our language, chosen specifically for their power. So if seat has this whole secret life, it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What about words like run or get or hand? What other incredibly powerful words are hiding their secrets right there in plain sight?